morning food. Dry bread and soft drinks on ice. What time is it? 5:30. And I haven't slept as yet. Dry bread. Please like the live. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking, honey. The bread kind of hard, so I'm tight. I tight it back so it gets soft and moist.
You chat with that guy?
Which guy? That was there? That was sitting there?
No, the one I
Oh, yeah, I talked to him and he just said yes. That's all. Maybe because it was too late.
No,
Yeah, I messaged him and he just said yes. That's all he said.
because I already sent him a message already told him that you'll come. You give him the time you'll come to see him.
He don't respond to any of the messages. Then he just said yes, I have space. Because I told him I need to see pictures as well. He didn't respond.
I'll send him a message.
I have to get a new space in a different slum. I'm just waiting on people to join while I eat this bread. Welcome. Welcome, honey. Please like the live. Please like the live before I start gist. Soft drink. I like interaction. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for stopping by. Please like the live too. The like is free now. 9 persons, 9 likes. Thank you. Bread and soft drink for breakfast in the slum. 2 likes. Give me 9 now. 9, 9, 9. This is welcome one and all. Desreen, Jamal, Michael, Kingston Dance. Welcome, Kingston. Alright, this is for later. No more sugar. 10 people on the live. Give me 10 likes now. 10. Jamaican in Dubai. In a slum. I have to rest this on the ground. The ground is also the table. Let me rest it down there. So I haven't slept as yet. It's now like 5:30 in the morning because I'm trying to get this outdated hairstyle out of my head. So earlier I was doing a live like maybe 15-20 minutes ago. That is how slum life is. Slum is like an overcrowded place, right? And it's very overcrowded here. Sorry, the belch is coming. Like the live, guys. Please like it. Like. Thank you. So watch the previous video. I was talking about my African boyfriend that I met in the slum. There was this guy beside me and he was playing music and he was watching videos, and as soon as I end the live he stopped playing everything. Can I tell him to stop? No, I can't. It's a shared space. What do I do in... Okay, maybe you're not a subscriber of my channel, but unfortunately life happens and things happen, and I had to relocate, and I just make an emergency landing here in Dubai. But I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave like ASAP as soon as possible. And one of the main things that is preventing me from leaving right now is that I need some more capital. I need some more money to make that trip, you know. So that is why I'm still here in the slum. And if I'm here long enough, thank you for liking. Thank you so much. If I'm here long enough, sometimes I said I want to show you guys about life in the slum, how things goes in the slum. But sometimes some people, they don't want to be on camera, I understand. The next thing, like if I want to go live right now is the best time to go live. Early in the morning. And when I say early in the morning, it's like 2, 3, 4, up to 5, like right now. Most people are in bed. The place is a bit quiet. But like during the day, it's very noisy and very hot too. So most people, including myself, thank you guys for 4 likes. Thank you so much. One thing with Dubai is very expensive, and it's a nice country, and Dubai is also very I said that already. Not only expensive, but it is safe. But guess what, guys? You cannot oh, you watch film my yeah, you notice that I'm always on the go. Only Trinidad videos. Have you watched China videos? Yeah, I was in China, and you know the unthinkable happened. And China is next door to Dubai, so I just landed here, hoping that I can find my way somewhere else. You know. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You know, sometimes when you travel, the unthinkable happen, you know? Things that you never planned for, things that you never foreseen. And I never foreseen myself in this type of slum. As bad as things be in Jamaica, and I grew up poor, like dirt poor, I don't know. This overcrowdedness is too much. It's too much. But I guess you have to know how to live with people. You have to know how to do certain things, because some people, they're living like that for years here. Like when I talk to some persons, they will say, you know, I'm here 9 years, I'm here 5 years, and they're living in these type of slum dormitory lifestyle, and they're okay with it. Some persons, they just have like one suitcase, one little travel-on suitcase, and that is all the clothes they have, that is all the possession they have in their names. Because when you live in these overcrowded spaces, or I call them dormitory, you cannot have like a lot of stuff because you don't have anywhere to put them. The little space that you see, any little space is for a bed.
You don't sleep.
No, I don't, baby.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out these.
I see.
Yeah. And I don't have any $100 to give you. 100 dirhams. So I have to sit and take them out.
Wait.
Yeah. That's my roommate. I told her to comb my hair for me, and she said to give her 100 dirhams. I don't have any 100 dirhams to give her. I'm the one who mostly clean her mess whenever she leave it and gone. And she telling me that she need 100 dirhams to do my hair. I can do my hair, but I'm just not in the mood to do it. And I normally do it myself. So I said, let me sit down and do it. Yeah, life in the slum. Back to the story, life in the slum. So yeah, it's very noisy here. That's the next thing. It's very noisy, and sometimes there will be confrontation. But I tell you, see this slum lifestyle? People having family in the slum, babies born in the slum. People migrate their entire family to come and live in the slum from Africa. I don't know how they do it. And I'm like, the fact that you're doing something like this, you know that where they're coming from is like literally worse. If you're gonna like, say for example, you have children, the husband will come first, sort out himself in a slum and in a job, and then he secure a space in another slum for maybe the wife, and then if they have bigger children or other family member, I'm sure it lacks privacy. Yes, it does, but they have this thing that they use, they call it the privacy curtains. So when you're in your little section, you know, like it like have like a 5 bedroom house or a 2 bedroom house, and you have like a board partition or a wall partition. It's curtain partition. Nobody, don't move anybody curtain. If you need somebody, you call them, they will come out to you. If you don't get any answer, if you and the person are like good friends just like that, well, maybe you can invade your privacy. If not, call and wait until the person come out to you. But then again, nobody does. Some people don't even business with privacy. Yeah, and in some of the slums, you have female-only slums. I call them dorm. Well, it's dormitory, but I call it slum because slum is overcrowded. So you have the female slum, and you have the male slum, and you have mixed slums. Mixed mean man and woman, boy and girl, everybody in the one space. Even married couple, everybody in the same space. And then you have slums that are based on your skin color and your nationality. You have some will tell you no Africans, and you have other slums, they will tell you Philippines only. The Filipinos, they are considered Cabianas only, Nepals only, Pakistani only. And you see what Africans get? African get the worst rundown slums. Sometimes you have good slums now that is not overcrowded, you know. One person may not be in a room, but those tend to like be more expensive. You have slums where you have like, let me say dormitory, because those are not the slums. Like you have somebody who rent like a studio, and 4 persons will be in a studio. They will maybe put in 2 bunk beds, so one at the bottom and one at the top, and then the other side of the room, one person at the bottom of the bed and the next person at the top. And then some of them are single beds where you'll have like 3 beds in one room, so at least, you know, they have a little space, and 3 persons might be sharing a bathroom. But sometimes they have it worse than that. They have like all 20 persons in a room. I'm exaggerating, but the most persons I've seen in a room so far is like maybe 15, 16 with 1 bathroom, and like 2 rooms, and 2 rooms maybe like have like 2 dozen people, 24 with 1 bathroom, male and female, different nationalities. Oh, and those are the African ones. The African ones, they are very crowded. The buildings are less than ideal. They're ready to refurbish or even demolished. In my ear tick. Yes. And then you know how it goes in the slum when nature call. Everybody want to look everybody. Everybody want people. Imagine you're living in the slum, right? And you're in a room with multiple people, boy and girl, mixed nationality, and you're on a bunk bed and a couple is above you or below you, and they're doing their business and they don't care, and everybody understand because that is how it goes. Everybody do their own thing. Like, I was so shocked when I realized what was going on at one point. So I said, oh, these people do these things. Where's the privacy? And they said, when nature call, you have to do what you have to do. If you have your people, you just do what you have to do. They don't care. They know that people are hearing them, but they don't care. Hi, honey. Welcome to the live. Please like the live. Thank you so much. But what I've learned from my little years of traveling, because there are persons who travel way more than me. And my main reason for traveling or started traveling is when I was like seeking better employment opportunities because after finishing university in Jamaica, I attended the University of Technology Jamaica. So after finishing university, I was struggling to repay back my student loan, really struggling. And I get several calls I need to make. They gave me 6 months after graduation, right? To start repaying back the loan. When 6 months come, I still didn't get a job. So they started calling. There are times when I ignore them, I block them. They, there are several numbers that they call me on. And once they call me on a number, I tell them my situation every time I'm not working yet. Give me some more time. As soon as I start working, I will pay. They threaten me to take me to court. When they cannot get through to me, they get through to my guarantor. My guarantor was so nice because when I was searching for guarantor, I couldn't get anybody. Nobody don't want to sign anything for anybody, and you cannot blame them because some people they are in a position to repay and they don't want to repay, and then their guarantor is the one who is being affected. So my guarantor now, she was like, when you wanted my help, I help you. So find a way how to repay your student loan so these people can stop calling me. And that is how I started researching for countries where it would be much easier, not necessarily better. At the time I wasn't thinking about better employment opportunity, but where it would be much easier for me to get a job. And then I didn't have money to like think about America and those places because money not in my family. Poverty stretch out all over in my family, from the bottom to the top and from the head to the tail. Poverty plus poverty. So anything that I'm doing, I had to find my way of doing it. And then when I finished high school, my mom told me because my father, I don't know what he is. He just have the title as father. That's it, just a title. So many story in one, but I'm just saying all this so that you could get a better understanding of where I'm coming from. Because from time to time people say, I don't know why you leave Jamaica, you go here, you go there, and your life is not better. Maybe not better yet, it will get better one day. I remember I'm doing this life thing without experience, without a guide, without a mentor. I'm just doing it by myself and with trial and error. I don't have anybody by my side said, no, don't do this, don't do that. I ask questions, do research, and just try things. If it work, it work, and if it don't work, that's life. I move on. And when I finished high school, my mother said to me she wish she could have helped me more, but she cannot because she has my sisters and my brother, my other siblings to take care of, to ensure at least they too get a secondary education. Well, she never need to tell me that because she alone at work, Jamaican dialect. She's the only person that was contributing to the welfare of the family. And then when I finished high school, I got a job in the call center, and immediately I have to start playing the role too as well as breadwinner. So wherever she cannot do certain things, I have to step up and start to do it financially. So um, I started working, and then I was like, every day I sitting down in call center I said there must be better out there. And I remember at that time Portia Simpson Miller was in power, and people were bashing Portia Simpson Miller, saying that she was giving jobs to foreigners and Jamaicans that are qualified in the country can get job and whatever. And she said, no, the jobs that they're giving to foreigners is because they don't have locals that are qualified. So there I started saving up some money. I save up as much money where I could pay for 1 year of tuition. And I started out at Montego Bay Community College with the help of my same cousin, with the help of my cousin. And then after I finished Montego Bay Community College, I sit out for 1 year. And then I started UTech. And you know, when I finished UTech, I never work in Jamaica. Because when I finished UTech, I had to go back to the call center. And I was doing sales. I was selling telecommunication services, direct TV, phone line, and internet packages. It was frustrating. Because these supervisors, they believe that when you go on the phone, each conversation should be a sale. And they will push you and push you and push you and push you. And you should not only meet your quota, you should meet and exceed it. And if you meet and exceed it, it gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And once you're not performing, you're going through the door. So I started looking out for better ways, better opportunities. Or I don't know if better is the word I should use, but I started looking for opportunities outside of Jamaica. And after doing my research, I had 3 countries in mind at the time: Trinidad, Barbados, and Antigua. And after narrowing down my research, I realized that Trinidad would be more ideal for me. And that is how I went to Trinidad. And I was able to pay off my student loan, work in minimum wage jobs. And yes, I could do those minimum wage job in Jamaica, but the only reason why I would not do it in Jamaica, because our money don't have any value. Trinidad money have more value. Say for example, I make like $1,000, let's say, per week in Trinidad. That is like working, like, just for example, maybe working in a bakery or in a clothing store or wherever, and I make $1,000 per week, and I send that to Jamaica. That's $20,000 approximately, and that will go towards my student loan. If my mother need additional income, I help out wherever I can. So when I get to Trinidad now, I'm just giving you a backstory, to let you guys know how I started traveling and how I reached in this slum. Cause yeah, Dubai is nice. I'm not gonna lie, Dubai is nice, but you need nice money to survive here. So when I got to Trinidad, all my life I never know that I was black until I get to Trinidad. My God, Trinidad is not for the weak. If you have like light skin, you have some person they are black, but their skin lighter or fairer than mine. That is what get people through life. Your light skin, your blue eyes, or if you have little wavy hair. Nowadays everybody have wearing wigs and these things and sewing and clippings. Once you get it done properly, it can look like your real hair. And when I get there, that is how I know how black I am. I'm black to the point where they call me. But in spite of all that, I am not going to like bash Trinidad in a negative way. I'm just like sharing my experience. So in spite of all that, I was able to pay off my student loan in Jamaica. I was able to help my family. I was able to like do certain things that I could not have done back home for myself. And when I finished paying off my student loan and the unthinkable happened, my mom eventually passed away, and I was like, oh my God. As soon as life started to get better, God took her away. Why? Because all my life I see she's there struggling. My father is there, but he's like a deadbeat in the background. And my mother is like always putting out the extra effort and even when she don't have it, even when she's sick, she putting out the extra effort, to get things done to ensure that we are okay. And the little that she had, she stretch it and ensure that, we are okay. So soon as life start to pick up and get better for me, where I said once it's better for me, it will be better for her too. The Lord took her away. And at times I questioned God about the situation, and I said, there are some evil, some wicked, some devious person out there, and God allowed them to be still living. And persons who get up every day and try, and all they want is better for themselves, for society, for their family, and God take them away. Yeah, I did question God, I'm not gonna lie. So after my mom passed away, I said, okay, it's time for me to upgrade my skills. So in 2020, I attend nursing school. I started nursing school, then COVID came. That was a next back and forth. And this thing, I don't understand Caribbean thing, education system, I don't understand Caribbean education system. Because when I started school in Trinidad, the nursing school I started, it was in Trinidad. Like certain credits that are already done, or sorry, already did in Jamaica, is like they are not considered valid in Trinidad. So I'm like, why is it not valid? We are all doing the same CXC exam. We are all in CARICOM. And the entire CARICOM nation or Caribbean nation, we do CXC and GCE. And all the universities within the Caribbean. When I went to Trinidad, it's like nobody don't know UTEX. Everybody know UE. Maybe because they have a UE over there. Then when I started traveling again, I went to Mexico. It's the same thing. Caribbean education don't have any value. When people spend so much money to go to school sometime outside of Jamaica, your education is zero. In China, it's the same thing. Here in Dubai, if you have a British degree, American degree, or a Canadian degree, maybe you get a job without even an interview or without a resume. Just say you went to this school and you can show papers for it. And that is why most people, it is wrong, they will make their own documents just to get their way. This flight come to greet me so early. People make their own document, fictitious document, to get their way around things. But I am not going to do it, because if I get caught, I don't have a soul to help me, to get lawyer and to take me out of my situation. So I will struggle and I will suffer. Better if I go and start a business. And by saying this, starting a business, very soon, hopefully by the end of this month, I want my little online store to be up and operating. And I'm just asking you guys for your support, so that I can make some money, and the profits that I made, I will use that profit to exit Dubai. So please guys, don't let me down. I'll use some of that money to get out of the slum. Slum life is not for the weak. Even the first time I entered this slum, I was sick. I have flu-like symptoms and a big night fever, big like my eyeball, come up on my lip here. My lip was like this. You can't close how big it is. This big old thing. And then, you know what? I started to go back to my days in nursing school, when they were like teaching us certain things on how disease spread and viruses spread and whatever. So I said I was okay all along until I get here. Like in less than a week, when I get into that when I get into the slum, I was so sick. At the same time, I don't want to say I'm sick because I entered that overcrowded space, and then I spend a lot of money on disinfectants. I spend a lot of money on disinfectant and antibacterial products. Could open a factory, because you don't know what you'll encounter. Not everybody is clean. And some persons, they will tell themselves, oh, this is not my house, this is not my yard, I will do anything. Some persons are just like self-centered. All they think about is me, 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 me. Hi, 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 hi. They don't think about anybody else. So you come here and you're using this surface. You don't know what was there before. So you have to sanitize. You go to the bathroom, it's the same thing. But for those of you, I just did a video as well on Facebook. I was giving you a preview of the slum. Remember, it's an overcrowded place, you know, so the slum will be very dirty and it will be very nasty. Rules are there, you know. I would not, but the rules are not enforced. People do just about anything. And then sometime when certain things is done, if you don't see somebody with their, or you're able to work in Dubai. I was working at one point, but Dubai working hours is too long. They want you to work 12 and 13 hours per day. So my poor little fragile body could not manage. And say for example, you know, this part of the slum is not in the city. It's not in the city. So sometimes you will, like, if you're going to work in the city, you'll have to travel like say an hour. Well, the train are very effective. Travel an hour to get to your location. Army lover. Were you a soldier? Yeah. So you're supposed to reach your work at 8. So most likely you're going to leave your home by 6:30. Get to work by 8. Then you leave work at 9 p.m. And it take maybe an hour for you to get home. You get home at 10. Take a bath, get something to eat. And then by the time you retire to bed, it's almost midnight. And then you have to get up again, maybe by 5:30 to leave your house by 6, depending on what you have to do. And that is why most people, things in the slum is so messy. People don't really have time for themselves. They don't have time to eat properly. They don't have time to shower properly. They don't have time to do nothing. They just come in, sleep and go, sleep and go, sleep and go. And I just, like, each time I keep praying and I'm saying to God, please don't let me get sick here, because Dubai healthcare system, if you don't have insurance, God bless your soul. Oh, you like soldiers. Oh gosh. Okay. Maybe if you like them so much, maybe you should join the army or the JCF. Yeah. And that is all. I started traveling, and the reason why I started traveling for better opportunity for a way out. And then sometimes with me traveling and then with me traveling and all over the place, people say the reason why I'm encountering all these issues is because I need to have a man, and if I have a man in my life, things will be better and whatever. It's the same thing that I am hunting for. The same thing that I am searching for is the same thing man's searching for. So if both of us is searching and the both of us is hunting, and remember, you are who you attract as well, how would we have time for each other? And I already have my stresses to deal with. So I just focus on what I have to do and what I want to achieve. And when I'm more settled, maybe during retirement, I can think about husband and boyfriend. Yeah, but me need to settle first. When you go into relationships and be a liability, people use you, they ill treat you because they're going to, like, focus on your weakness. And once you have certain weakness, that is where people come and manipulate you and try to overthrow you. And when some of them throw you and hit you to the curve, many persons go into relationships healthy and strong with a sound mind, and they came out a mental health patient. Every day get up crying, giving yourself high blood pressure. Yes, please be careful for your health in that place. Yeah, they have a good health system here, but it's not like in Jamaica. It is well, well, well. Yes, people have boyfriends in the slum. Married couples are in the slum. Yeah, children born in the slum. If them a do in the slum, anything can happen. When you're sleeping at night on those bunk bed, I'm in the slum, Dubai slum. What do you mean, Joe? If I'm really in Dubai, explain, explain, so I can, better able to understand you, and better able to understand, and better able to answer your question, Drew. Please like the live, Drew, if you haven't. Drew. And everybody can afford the rich part of Dubai, It's not everybody can afford the Dubai that they saw on TV. And the Dubai that you saw on TV, yes, it is real. It is real. Some of the places that I've seen on television, I visit some of those places. I drive past some of those places. But to go there and like say enjoy myself, have a full day, no. 5 likes. Thank you so much. 5 people. Where are you from, Joe? Sorry, Dubai is far away from me. Where are you from? So if I want to do, California. Yeah, a lot of Americans are here. Dubai love the Americans and the British and the Canadians. Dubai is not for, because me, since I come to Dubai, or since I came to Dubai, I realized, well, my ancestors, 6 people, 6 likes, sorry. Since I came to Dubai, I know my ancestors are African, but they put me in this old batch of people, African, and I just answer to it. Sometimes they'll say, oh, this the African girl. And like most people, I tell them I'm a Jamaican. Where's Jamaica? In Africa. I said, okay. I said, we're in Africa. I don't know, but it is in Africa. I said, okay. Yeah. I have to be in the mood to like do a geography class. And then you have an next set of people who just believe like America is the world. I mean, yes, America is a good country. But you have some people in Africa, all on their mind is America, America. Oh, Jamaica is so close to America. Why are you doing in Dubai? Why do you want to know my business? Anybody want to know my business? Come on my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and my TikTok. So the real reason why me in Dubai, sometimes you see the Jamaican in me can't hide. 7 persons, 7 likes. And I even put it on my channel. You can search it here on my channel. I got scammed. Right? I got scammed when I was in China. And looking back at how everything happened, I have an idea where it happened and how it happened. So when that situation happened, I was locked out of all my devices, phone, laptop, email, social media, everything. For 3 months I didn't have nothing. Nothing to use, nothing. So I had to get a new phone. So when I got that new phone, I lost all contact with everybody. And I have to start all over again. And that is how I end up in Dubai. Because when I was in China, is that cat there? Give me a second. Oh, the next thing, there's a lot of stray cats here. Maybe that cat is in pain. Why do Koreans look alike? What do you mean by look alike? I want to go to Korea, South Korea. Chinese look alike too, don't? Asia is like so good. I mean, so good in terms of like affordable lifestyle. In Asia, 500, 600 US dollars. You can live on that in Asia for a month, including your rent. Well, depending on how you eat and where you eat. Let's say you're a person who eat at home, you buy your food and cook. Yeah, 500, $600. Places like South Korea, Malaysia, Vietnam, you can live comfortable on 500, 600. But the problem with those countries, most times their visa don't last like maybe 1 month to 3 months. So that is why a lot of persons, when they're in those countries, they continue to like border up in. Well, I believe in God. I grew up in the church and I grew up in the Christian faith. So occasionally I will go to church here in Dubai. Not all the time. Dubai is a Muslim country. So there's a lot of Muslim here. And they do take their religion serious. No, I don't practice the Muslim part. So yeah, so there's just a idea. You want to see, comment and let me know. If you want to see something, give you a preview of my surrounding. I'm in the kitchen, right? In this slum, that is what I'm telling you. Some of the slums, the African slums, are the worst. Because most African people don't have money, you know. And then again, most people rent places based on your nationality. If you want somewhere to rent, what's your nationality? If you want a job, what's your nationality? When you tell them Africa, or they said, for example, you're going for a job. The job don't have anything to do with beauty, modeling, or anything. I need a security, a full body picture. Let's say you're going to work in a clothing store. We need a full body picture. And if you don't look according to them, where you can market their goods or market their property. Soldier. Oh my god, I just did a video. Like 20 minutes or so. Well, I'm here more than 20 minutes. Let's say an hour. But I had to stop the video. That video is like 18 minutes. Because, as I said in the slum, I cannot tell people what to do. Somebody was playing music. And I don't want to get copyright. So I had to stop it. And I went and buy bread. Yeah, so, and in Dubai as well, so they have accommodation camps. I will show you just now. Let me plot this because I need to take out these. I haven't slept as yet from yesterday. Yeah, man. Everything that I realize, black people always get the worst of everything. Even when I was in China, it's the same thing. It's like they're saying black people can endure this. They can, and then some of them will tell you that, oh, this is easy. I can do this. Yes, you can do it. Under what condition? And for what type of salary? That is it. But what some of these African persons are looking at, they are saying that 5 persons on the live, 5 likes. What they're saying is that back in their home, they are not doing anything. And if they can come here and get something to do, why not do it? And stop complaining. So, Dubai is mostly for Africans. Just like America, UK, and Canada is mostly for the Caribbean people, Dubai is mostly for Africans. And over here, they're very strict. The least little thing, they deport you. If you see people here having children and those stuff, I don't think most of them need these babies, you know. But they don't have contraceptive and these things here. What would be the best job for a black person? A black person, mostly skilled worker, anything in STEM. What is STEM again? Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Worse with this AI thing. Oh, Before I start this side, because I have to loose out here, I already wash my hair. I wash it like this. So I'm taking out these to groom it over. Let me give you a little tour. I'm in my outside kitchen. See? Even the fridge outside. This is the roof. A bucket of dirty water for the AC. Cause it leak like a leaking fridge. And the next dirty bucket, of water there. This is underneath the cupboard, kitchen cupboard. And those are pots and plates and pans for the extended family, the rats and the roaches and the cats. See? And this is me. See my foot here? My little fine legs. Alright. You see, I'm not lying. What else you guys want to know? See, I give you, this is a mini tour of the kitchen. The fridge is outside, and Dubai sun is a different type of sun. Remember me tell you. So when that sun hit that fridge, yeah, it's so tiny. It's like a tiny alley. You don't want to see all those rooms tiny. That is why I call them overcrowded slum. Well, a slum is an overcrowded place. And I just didn't want to be too extra and ghetto, to use the word living in the ghetto, but it is the ghetto. But this is a safe ghetto, because people go to bed right now. Let me show you. Alright, see, dirty pots and thing there. See our fridge behind me there. See a door there, there is no key in it. And next door down there, there is no key in it. People safe in the slum. Nobody not troubling anybody thing. That's a good thing about it. Because if you trouble somebody thing and they go to the police, and most people too, they don't have any residency. I think it's Jamaicans alone do these things. Most of them, they know if they slip the slide, so they behave themselves, because they know where they're coming from. Most people, yeah, it's a rough, man. Yeah, nice California. California is for rich people. It seems rough, man. That is why I want to leave. So at the end of the month, you know, a lot of people come on social media and they beg for donations and whatever. Nothing is wrong with it. You see how it rough, even my clothes rough too. 6 persons on the live. Let me get 6 likes, no man. The likes push out the video, you know. Look how vulnerable I am. I'm so vulnerable. I let you in my intimate space. And all I'm asking you for is just a like. My God, it's free. Why is it outside? Sorry, you had to be in the situation. Kind of make one afraid of traveling, seeking a better life. Don't be afraid. As I said, I'm not rich, you know. I'm not rich. But I see where traveling has helped me. How many persons traveling and doing mediocre jobs? All because the currency is higher. And even when I was in Trinidad, I met a lot of Venezuelans, a lot of Cubans, and they will tell you, oh, I'm a dentist in my country. Even doctors, they tell you, and they will show you pictures and stuff. I don't know how true it is. And other persons who know them would say, yes, they work in this field, they're educated or whatever. And in Trinidad, most of them, they're like road sweepers, they work in car wash companies, they work in bakery, they work in supermarkets, and they're professional back in their own country, but the resources is just not there to maintain them. Let me give you a walk around, because guess what? Most people are sleeping, and when they see me with the camera, they know that I do my vlogs, you know. So when they see me with the camera, they get scared. And they always say, oh, you invaded my privacy. I'm not putting the camera on them, I'm doing my own thing. So let me give you a little walk around. The bathroom is also outside. I see real country life. do you call it now? What do you call that type of life? Off the grid. Do you believe that this is a stove that is being used every day? Alright, clothesline. Look, bag of garbage. See? Mr. Pakistani. Good morning. It's from Pakistan. This is the staircase for downstairs, you see? I tell you, if germs don't kill me already, something else will kill me. One. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Oh, so the more vulnerable I get, see? The more vulnerable I get, is the more likes you people give me. Now you give me 6 likes. So door 1, door 2. You see how close they are? This is what separates the rooms from door 1, door 2. So you can imagine how small it is. And this is where I stay. Look at all this garbage. This is my room. Let me open the door and show you. You see, it's not closed. Alright, I don't know when I'm gonna finish Loops out this year. In spite of the situation, I can still smile, don't? Where there's life, there's hope. So when people think that I have money because I'm in Dubai, I'm just trying to run away from my problems. That's all I'm trying to do. That is all I'm trying to do, my friend. I wanted to do like more videos on the slum life, like go outside on the street and make videos to see, let you see how in the slum look, with persons just decorating the street like drapes and curtains. It's mostly the Indians, Pakistani and Nepals. Wow, army lover, you're just saying wow, 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 like candy, wow. Amen. Alright, so when I start my little small business, guys, that is how I'm going to beg for donation. I don't want to just come and cry like all these people I see on social media crying for stuff. Everybody do what they do and everybody know what will work for them. But instead of doing that, I want to offer a product, not a service. I want to offer a product where somebody buys something from me, support, support the cause of me leaving the slum, leaving slum life. And to make, I mean, even right now, I'm in a complicated situation too, because here they do a lot of subletting. So the owner of this place, right, say for example somebody else own this slum and maybe the person don't want to manage it, they will like rent it to somebody else, so they sublet it, and that person who they sublet it to us. So they have little ongoing issue because, as you can see, the fridge are leaking, and when the fridge leak, all the water settle in the doorway. So we have to step over I call it a pond. because the water is not moving, it's stagnant. So we have to step over the pond to go in and out of the room. And the bathroom, the outside makeshift bathrooms, um, the sewage bowl, the sewage bowl, the toilet bowl is leaking. So you know the toilet bowl is leaking. That's sewage water. So eventually we had to move, and there's also another issue. Some of the persons in the slum not paying their rent on time, and because of that it creates a backlog, and the owner for the slum is not happy with that, because when rent due they want the money one time. So he said he's going to give it up. So we who are in the slum by the end of this month, and I heard, when did I heard about it? I heard about it Saturday gone. And by the end of this month, today is the 26th, we have to leave. So right now, I don't know where to find another slum. I don't know. It's very complicated to find the slums here. And also renting places here, you know. Most time people will ask about your job, they ask about your nationality. Some of them they all when you're maybe an African, some of them want all 3 months rent up front, because I'm not gonna lie, this is the issue that they have with most of the African. They always have problem paying. Not all, you know, some of them. Because they have so much obligation. Some of them, they just work and send the money back home, and they just believe that they're supposed to be here, and they believe in God. Well, we all do, but to how much they believe in God and talk about God, God will provide a way out. And then they make somebody else's life and situation more complicated. When you have money for people, people need the money. Don't talk about God. God will find a way out. You have to plan. God give you a brain. Use it wisely. Plan smart. Well, I understand, you know. I understand, but I don't know. Some of them is like a generational curse. You're born into poverty, and you yourself grew up in the poverty, live in the poverty, and then you now have multiple children in the poverty, and the cycle continues over and over and over and over. Nobody to break the curse. And I tell you, you know, traveling, I experience all these things. When time you're vulnerable, people use you. People use you. Even in Jamaica, you know, they have a lot of what they call them, employment agencies that offering jobs overseas. At one point, I even signed up in one in St. Anne's. I think it's St. Anne's Bay or Runaway Bay, somewhere off down there. From 2018 on now. Because that is why I said, when you're vulnerable, that is where people attack you from your weakest point. And there's so much I've learned since I started traveling, which I've never known before. So much. Oh, people, share the life too, you know. Let other people know about slum life in Dubai, the land of gold. A lot of gold here for chewing on oil. And why I think people created all these slums is for low income earners, you know, who work in these oil fields, who work in these all these skyscraper building and thing touching the sky. Who you think build it? The less fortunate. And Dubai sun is not a normal sun. When I tell you, Dubai sun is like the sun touching the earth. That's how it feels. When you're in that sun, it's like fire on your skin. And those people, 10, 12, 13 hours per day, they're up in the here, building and designing those skyscrapers for little of nothing. You think the man with the money is going to be in any sun? Designing roads, nice hotels, villas, skyscrapers. And most of these low income earners, they're glad for it, especially the Africans, because they will tell you that there's nothing in their country to do. And what they look at also is the exchange rate. A dollar in Dubai is a dollar. And when they send that dollar home, that dollar is maybe stretching to like five or six additional dollar. And that is how they're able to take care of their family. Injustice is everywhere. Of course, the rich getting richer and poor struggle. That is why I'm not tie up myself in a no situation. Me tell people every day, and I say my problems that I have. I'm so glad they are not man related. Cause them the problem they extra. Then the problem is send you to the grave faster. I'm not saying that I don't want relationship, because relationship is a lot of work, but some of these big men, they're only big. They act like little boys. And they want people to compete with them, and I don't have the energy. I prefer compete with my natural hair that I'm trying to pull out right now. Yeah, injustice there everywhere. Everywhere. Because I even remember when I was in Trinidad working. And some places that you work, you're getting, yeah, you and you, like in a department, everybody working in the same department, doing the same job, right? We have the same manager. We're doing the same work, and yet everybody getting different salary. Some getting different salary, and it don't based on experience, because they have new graduates who just leave university, will never work from the day they born. Never work. And I'm working with them, and them getting more than me, all because they're nationals and they have more privilege than me. Their lunchtime is 2 and 3 hours. Your mine is 1 hour on the dot. And they come to work whenever they want, and every day is traffic. And every day them sick. And when they are sick, you have to fill in the blank for them. And when you when you are sick, they tell you that you're not fit for work. I remember once I have to tell my supervisor if she's waiting for me to be admitted in the hospital for her to believe that I'm sick. Sometimes when you're sick, your sickness is not physical. Sometimes people have emotional sickness, mental sickness. Not necessarily that you're mad, but everybody goes through situations sometimes. And when you overthink a situation, mentally you just cannot function or you're supposed to function. So yes, I am sick. And what I've learned in school as well, any changes or behavior from normal is considered a sickness. Papa, you're getting ready for right now? Oh my God, you still look sleepy. When you wake, you don't talk, eh? When you wake, you don't talk. Alright, I hear you. So when can I talk to you? When you come back? Alright. Have a great day then. Okay. Yeah, work stress is indeed mental sickness. Yes. A very unfair, man. Come and do your thing. Don't let me stop you. This is my brother from the motherland. He's Cameroonian. See, they're my extended family. When it's not fly, it's roaches. And some big rats that look like cats. And those are your dishes? This is yours? All of them? Oh, see, my friend saying eyebrow. See, said eyebrow. You always want to come to the Caribbean, so you're getting Caribbean connection. He said, "Aye, bro." He's sleepy, he just woke up. And he has to go to work. You know how it goes. If I wasn't so tired, I'll help you to wash them. But I haven't slept since last night. Yeah. You make sure and come and pack up in dirty dishes before you go to work. Them there. Remember, I just show you them there. Yeah. Yeah, that is one of the reasons why I go live. To go live de-stress me, because as I said, in Dubai there's not like a big, there's no, well, I don't want to say no Jamaican community, but there's not a big Jamaican community, and the Jamaicans that are here, they are professionals. They are not in slum. They're in well, good area, good jobs. I only met 2 Jamaicans since I'm here, and I met them in church. One is a hairdresser. She leave Jamaica, and she came here and she started her own business, and she said it's way profitable. People are more respectful. People support our work, and she even filed for her daughter to come here. So she and her daughter is now operating the salon. She's doing well. The other Jamaican that I met, her husband, I think her husband is a pilot. Her husband works for Emirates Airline, so she travels frequently whenever she wants. She don't work. She's a housewife. She's well taken care of. So those are the only 2 Jamaicans that I've met since I'm here, and I met them in church. So with me now, with all these Africans, in my room I have Cameroonians, me the only Jamaican, and 1 girl from Zimbabwe. There's so much I learned from them. In 6 person on the live. 6 likes, please. 6 likes. Thank you. It's free. Remember, I said I need to come out of the slum, I don't come here to beg money, I come though to tell her that I'll be doing a little online business soon, and I want you to support it. Okay? 6 likes. Thank you so much. Yeah, so there's so much I learned from them in terms of their way of life, every little thing, the way they talk, things that they practice, and I know that they believe in God so much. They talk about God. Everything is God, 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 but their lifestyle is far from Obi. Far. When you hear some of them talk, you swear that they're the, strong belief. Well, they are a strong believer, but there are times when I have to remind them that Christianity is a way of life. It's not just something that you just say. It's a way of life. It's something that you practice. Yeah, that's how they are. Even their way of cooking, some of the ways how they cook, I adapt. Some of them is very strange, but some I adapt some of them. And some of the things that they eat too. When I taste some of the African food, it really tastes good as well. Yeah, so I made these little videos. Okay guys, follow me also on Facebook, Ren. Maybe I should put the link here, Every day I get up and I said I'm going to upgrade my social media handles. But every day I'm faced with so many challenges of researching how to get out of Dubai. What can I do? Because I don't have my money finished now. That is why I'm in the slum. And in a few days I have to leave this slum and find a new slum. Alright, so this side almost finished. When I finish loosening out my hair, I already have breakfast, you know, some dry bread and some soft drink that I'm not supposed to drink. So when I finish here, hi sister. Yeah. So when I finish here, I'm going to take a shower. So many loose here on me. I'm gonna take a shower, take a nap, and I'm gonna get up and unwash. Yeah, even the washing machine here, you know, yeah, it's like a laundromat. 1 dirham to wash. Maybe charge to do here too. Let me look for you. Africans don't mind if they get anything free. Recently, a girl got upset with me. And listen how she got upset with me. She has her boyfriend here. She have her brother here according to her. And she have her African community here. Me as a Jamaican, I don't have anybody here. Wherever I travel to, I don't never have anybody. It's just me, myself, and God and my intuition. Alright? Thank you, George. Thanks for stopping by. Please like the video. Please share too, so others can know about slum life in Dubai. Everybody sees skyscrapers and all these beautiful things. They don't know about the slum. Yeah. So share the video so people can be aware. Yeah. So she borrowed my iron, right? When she borrowed my iron, I told her. She said she needs to steam a jacket or whatever she's steaming. I said no problem, but don't use the pipe water because the pipe water has chlorine, and the chlorine will leave a white residue in the iron, and when you start to use it, the white residue will come out on your clothes. The girl looked at me and poured the water in it, and I didn't say anything to her, you know, because I know that she's not going to get it back. So she looked at me, poured the water in it, and she used it. And when she used it, she leave it with the water inside of it. So I took it up, pour out the water, and I neatly pack it away in my stuff. 2 days after she came, yeah, that's this same slum. She come with her boyfriend, and they cook and they have a nice time. So she came and she said, can I borrow your iron? I said no. I was waiting for you. I said no, you don't respect me and you don't respect my decisions. And remember, she's working, her brother is working, and her boyfriend is working. Look how much support. She is surrounded by support. There's a room here. Yeah, she's surrounded by support. And she got upset. She don't talk to me since. So I said, if you respect me, respect the things that I say, respect my things, you could have used it. And I said, everywhere I travel to, I have this iron with me. Trinidad, Mexico, China, Dubai. Look how many places. You hear that water? It's from the AC. In this slum, sometimes nothing works good. Yeah. All these places, this iron coming with me. If I wasn't taking care of it, would it last that long? Hi. Good morning. You want something here?
I want my shoes.
Yeah.
This one's.
Oh. Yeah. So, you simple thing that you would need to use every day, you're not buying. Is hairstyle they're going to pay for? I'm not wasting my time. That's how slum life is. If they can thief your eye from your head, they thief it. And even to talk about thief, I show you the fridge. The fridge is outside, and when Dubai sun get to those fridge, everything in the fridge spoil. For those of you who watch my videos on Facebook or on TikTok, I make steamed fish. My steamed fish spoil. My white rice spoil. Um, you know, like when you grate a coconut, when you grate the coconut, I was going to use it as a smoothie thickener, you know, instead of milk. Because you know, coconut is a form of milk, so I would use it with the trash and everything. It's spoiled. I have to throw away all that. So I said, okay. The fridge plugged in, light is in it and everything. If you put your hand inside, it's like you put your hand inside of an oven. Because the sun is so hot on the fridge. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it caused it to malfunction. I don't know. That is the reason I came up with. So when you talk about it, Mr. Bossman said, but why you cooking food and storing food supposed to cook every day? Who have in modern time, who cooking food every day? Who cooks every day? Most people batch cooked. Maybe for a week or 2 weeks. That's how people do it. Especially those who are always on the go. Yes, Parry, you're ready fast, man. You get a new job. Oh my God. Oh, he's a barber. So you can cut my hair? Huh? You boy, ignore me. Wait until later.
I don't have more to talk about why.
I know. I don't want to go to work. I know that feeling. Don't worry. When I grow up, I'll work and take care of you.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I understand. He's not in the mood. That's how it goes sometimes. Not every day you'll be speaky, spooky. He's not in the mood. Don't worry, you'll get in the mood soon.
Sure.
On payday. Oh my God. You have to laugh. You have to be happy no matter what situation you find yourself in. I have my times, you know. I have my times too. Where I'm down and moody and don't talk to anybody. And when I do that, it's not like I'm vexed or upset with you or anything. I'm just going through a situation and I don't want to talk. And people will curse me.
Bonjour, big man.
All because I'm not in the talking mood.
On est dans la position, il sera réfléchi même par rapport
Yeah,
à
it
ça.
happens.
On m'a dit que vos petits blagues, vous allez sortir.
French.
Vous devez sortir. Ah, je suis là, vous voyez. Là, c'est là que je vais demander que pour le quiz ici, comme c'est en bas du lit, de cliquer sur 600 points. Maintenant, il soit que je suis en train de dormir, vous voyez. Le type du haut soir, il commence à arranger comme le coup sur son nez en bas du lit. Tout ce qui secoue la saleté, tout la tombe sur mon nez.
So I decided to comb my hair now because for the past 4 days it is like this. So at least I can look like somebody child. I want to do more slum video too. But I like to do live because when I do live videos, I don't have to edit. Pre-recording is too much editing. And sometimes the convenience is not there.
C'est comme ça, depuis si elle même commence à chercher à ce que les gens changent. Elle peut pas être comme ça comme on fait. Et tu sais que les gens là, ils ont leurs habitudes bizarres. Nous, ce sont les animaux, ce sont nous. Il faut chercher un truc là que non. On peut laisser la moi tranquille, pas au travail, rentrer. Comme ça là,
What else you guys need to know? I've done a lot of talking. You can ask question and answer segment impromptu because I never prepared for this part. But since you guys have been here, you have been keeping my company. So let's make it a bit more interactive. Ask me something.
Tu es encore en train de dormir. Je suis arrivé de me lever comme ça pour travailler. Et que hier là, il y a un truc qui m'a énervé. Par rapport à notre chambre là. Donc il y a le ici là qui coule depuis nous. Et je les avais dit ça depuis que non, le ici ça coule. Donc le type du haut, il y a parfois l'eau par en bas sur son matelas. Et soit minuit, moi je suis même bien en train de dormir. C'est là où lui ça rend compte. Il commence à ranger là-bas tout
You want me to? I'm not combing my hair right now. I'm just
avec toute la
taking out these outdated
son
braids.
matelas. Il secoue le truc, il enlève le matelas et tout.
Can the camera be on this side of you? I just want to see you comb your hair.
Et puis là, yes, là,
The
ça me
side
fait
of me is
réfléchir
dirty
même
pots
parfois. Il faut pas être là comme
and
je
dishes.
suis avec le stress comme ça. C'est ça qui me fatigue même le matin comme ça.
And ants.
Je veux partir même
Very
au
active
travail,
on the
je suis
wall.
même pas dans le bon humeur
I'm so
parce qu'il y a
vivid.
des bêtises qui me dérangent à la maison et tout et tout. Et puis là, ça va me commencer à me faire réfléchir. Et moi, je n'ai pas les bêtises comme ça.
Let me show you.
Et si à ta bonne truc là, moi, je vais seulement zoomer, bien sûr.
That's the side of me. And the other side is this young man. So no, that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Je me lève même le matin comme ça.
Be happy. Boy, what's going on with your feet? You dead or what? What's going on with your feet?
My feet.
Yeah, you what going with your foot?
I don't understand.
You don't understand. Don't worry, I'll make you understand one day.
Voila.
You see, I get him to smile. He said, voila. I don't know what is voila. Your future is bright. There are a lot of language barriers and cultural barriers. Sometimes you have to watch the facial expression to have an idea of what it is. So when you hear somebody talking and laughing, you know, maybe they're not serious, but when you watch the facial expression and the body language, sometimes you can see, yeah man, the one you're, it looks serious. Yeah man, me is a real yard, you know. African people don't really like that, you know. They say me too blunt and forward, you know. Sometimes you have to speak your mind, but not sometimes, every time. If my shoes is squeezing me, you know, I'm not going to behave as if it is okay, you know. You will know that it's squeezing because I'm taking it off. 7, don't be late today. Smiling so. now you're in a good mood. Now you're in a good mood. So your girlfriend fall out or what? Yeah, your girlfriend fall out.
No, I don't have problem with this kind of father.
You have a problem with your girlfriend?
No,
You.
He's never born. Which girlfriend can make me like this? Only money can make me like
Oh. Only money.
Yeah, only money.
Yeah, your friend. Oh, I'm gonna get my power bank. I'm coming back. Get power bank. Battery going. Hey, this is prison style, you know.
Ah!
Prison style. Cover up your butt.
Focus, focus.
Cover up your butt.
Focus.
You think it's Jamaicans alone wear the pants under the bottom? Africans too.
Yeah.
This man here exposing the wall and rectum
Focus,
and
focus.
anus.
Oh, you need to be focusing. Allah.
Just exposing everything, so I need to find something to patch this up on now.
Oh.
My life in the middle passage.
Don't like when I wake up.
What time is supposed to reach work?
I don't really know.
You don't. Wow, you're the boss. I'm setting up my power bank. Alright, it's charging now. 17%. Okay. See, life in this slump, you can't make anything better, you know. Sometimes can it be on the side of where you're sitting at? And could it be like that?
Yeah, lady inside your life. Beautiful.
Yeah, you need one?
Which one?
Come and
Yeah.
come and talk to them.
Yeah, which one?
He's single and he need a girlfriend. But he love money more than woman, you know.
Money is something.
This is the Jackie Chan from Africa. African Jackie Chan
From Cameroon.
from Cameroon. What is that? He needs a girlfriend, but he said when he don't have any money, he's sad.
The one who have money. Money.
Oh, one with money.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a cougar. He's a cougar.
Who could?
Oh, he need a sugar mama.
No, how come?
But you said one with money, so he's a sugar mama.
No, the one who doesn't.
A old lady with money.
No, the one doesn't disturb you. Have manage everything.
Or the one that don't disturb you and manage everything.
Yeah.
So those women still there? Where are you gonna find a woman like that?
God will provide.
God will provide a woman that manage everything. And what would you do?
Eh?
What would you do?
Yeah, I'm a good. You understand? Live, I'm still sleeping. Francine,
You said he's still sleeping.
bonjour. Comment tu vas bien dormir? Oh, tu t'es pas encore réveillé.
Is it just like how women need man to take care of them? Man need woman to take care of them. It goes both ways. Both ways, honey. And I was saying earlier, life in the slum. Hi, honey. How are you? Nizam. How are you, darling? Welcome to the live. Please like the live. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, I was saying life in the slum. You know, sometimes you might come from work or maybe you're just having a long day and you're ready to sleep. You said you're ready to sleep, or maybe you're sleeping, and you just heard this sound. It's like rhythm. One person over there answering the next person, and the next person at the top answering the next person. They make a rhythm with it. They just need some instrument. Would you relocate to Jamaica or the Caribbean if you get the opportunity? Relocate me, no? No strings attached. Relocate me. I am waiting. I'm waiting for someone who can. I don't want to get any copyright. I don't want to get strike. It's been a while. I'm building this challenge. What are you doing? I'm taking out my outdated braids so I can put in new ones. That is what I'm doing. Have you liked the live? Yes. So also in the slum, one person may be playing music, one person playing gospel, one person playing dancehall, one person playing calypso, one person talking, one person playing jazz, art of confusion. Jesus. Can you tell them to stop? They will tell that they're paying the rent. You're asking for a better view and catch up meeting? Huh? You don't want to see how I catch up my thing to charge it right now. Come back later. You charge up and ready for you. Let's see if we can move it. Sometimes no one show too much of the slums still, you know. Like that? Yes, baby, my hair is original. But sometimes I wear Chinese here. Like a little girl saw me. Well, I'm friend with her mommy. She's 5. She's from India. Nice family. You're the water running from the AC. And she said, what happened to your Chinese hair? She saw my hair today. She said, what happened to your Chinese hair? I said, I sent it back to India. The boy, tone down. You see, I have to love this boy, you know, because he's respectable. Mario, is this okay now? Yes. I was like, what 5-year-old know about Chinese here? You know, what happened to that Chinese here? Yeah, I know you're in India. Yeah, I met this Indian family here. They're so nice. Very nice. Even today I saw her and she said, you know, I have some bags and some other goodies that I'm not using. Would you like to have it? At first I was like, okay. I said, let me see it. Let me see it. That's the Jamaican dialect. I said, let me see it. And even before I said that, she was like, I have it with me. Here it is. And it was good, so I take it. What, like this? This side? No, you would not see me this side. You see? All these things I'm hiding from you. Why you want me to be so vulnerable in the middle passage? That is what I call the life in the slum. Middle passage. The other side was better. Hey, copyright! Shower already wake up. You don't understand the importance of copyright, you know.
Music's my medicine.
Are you waiting in toilet? Which toilet? Which toilet you talking about? I'm gonna get copyright strike. Yes, I'm in the toilet water, sitting in it right now. Yeah. Are you waiting in the toilet? Same sound in toilet is water. Yeah. I'm sitting in the toilet. Mario 234. Can the camera be lowered a bit? Why? Can I go any lower? You wanna come here and help me lower it? Maybe I don't know how to. Yeah, that boy gone. Most people, they don't really understand the consequences of copyright, and that is why I had to stop my first video. And he's cool, so I can like say just about anything to him. 234, where are you from? Mario, where are you from? Where are you from, honey? You're giving me so many commands. You're not answering my question. Which area code is 234? America? Okay, I'm coming to America. And I will come on your bed. Which oil putting in your hair? I'm an African baby. This ear, I'm not gonna say it cannot damage. It can. But this ear, I use dishwashing liquid to wash it. I use powdered soap that you use to do your laundry to wash it. And I wash my hair just like this. And then I take out, now I'm taking out the plaits. Which oil I use? Sometimes I use black seed oil. Or use African American. Miss Jamaican nothing, because I want to be a nomad. I want to travel all over the world until God calls me home. That is my mission in life for the rest of my little life that I have left. I'm gonna stop stressing up myself about life. Since I started to travel, I realized that there is a better way to do certain things, and there's cheaper way of living. So why stay in a place where I can't support myself? Does it make sense? Make it make sense. Oh, this cupboard is falling down. For this feet, you notice it go back. I told you I'm coming to Africa and America, wherever you are. You have to show me how to get low. I don't know how to get low, you know. I don't know how to get low, baby. What are you looking for, Mario? Are you looking for me? Or you just want to see how the slum look? If you want to see how the slum looks, just rewatch the video. I already give the persons who were on the live a tour. But you're not telling me the reason why you want me to do certain things. I'm behaving like I'm artistic. You're just giving me orders and you're not telling me the reasons behind your orders. Oh, shoes. I don't want to inconvenience you. Know. Come. Oh, you just want to see me? Why do you want? I just want to see you. What do you want to see about me? You want to marry me? Is that what you want to do? See, I just tell you all my issues. You still want to propose? Everybody running away from problems, you know. I would run too, if I can run. Run, see ya, man. Oh, no, other song go. Come, see ya, man. Come tell me everything about my condition. You want to tell me about my condition? I just told you. We have so many videos. See, this is me. This is me. Are you okay now? Are you okay? Do I still have to lower the camera?
Yes, the light is.
Yeah, I'm giving you a 360. See? Are you satisfied? Tell me. Them jeans look good. I have these jeans 10 years now. Oh. Come. Go and take your food. See, I have to give space. This is life in the slum. You have to look out for people. Let me turn like this. Oh, my phone is charging. I forget. Come. When I finish, I'll clean up back, okay? All these loose here. Where are you from? Where in Africa are you from? Somebody said you look like them.
Huh?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Where in Africa are you from? I can tell you, maybe. You're from Kenya, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Kenyan. I am a Kenyan too sometimes. And Ugandan. That's all it is, Uganda. Yeah. Where are you from, Mario? I don't have my other phone with me. Mario, I think you're making up stuff. You're making up stuff, Mario. You just want me to say something for you to agree. I don't believe you. The only way I'll believe you if I see your American passport with your American green card or visa. That's the only way I'll believe you. I don't have to believe you. I don't have to believe you. It's not everything I hear I believe in. I will listen, but not necessarily believe. I'll give you a listening here. Believe, I believe when I see evidence. And nowadays with AI and all these complicated thing going on, you don't know what to believe. Yeah, my phone's still charging. I just put it on charge, Mario. Why? Like I want glasses, 5% here now. Not bad. Thank you guys so much for keeping my company. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. If I wasn't here, if you guys wasn't here, it would not give me the motivation I need to take out these expired plats. Baby, I cannot afford apple. I only eat apple. I cannot afford any other apple. But if you wanted to send me a apple, you can send me a apple, man. And right now I want to stop eating American apple because those apples, I call them pesticide apples and the pesticide vegetables. In Jamaica we have our own apple. What do you call it again? It's an old word. An old word. Maybe my friend can tell you. Soldier boy. Or Google Jamaican apple. It's nice apples. No pesticide. Yeah, man. Army lover. They're not even spell it so right like me. Yes, it's better than the American pesticide apple. Well, I don't know what is going to happen in this world because there's a really food shortage, you know, because right now my friend is in Canada and my friend is also a Jamaican. And she said when she went to Canada, because she's working in a food processing plant, and she said the thing that these people do to the food and to the chicken and to the fishes to make them look bigger. All the meat. When you go to the supermarket and you want fresh meat and you think you're getting fresh meat, it's what do you call it? Food coloring, the red food coloring. They put on the stale meat and let it look like the meat just butchered. Hey. Anyways, you're able to put the camera at a lower spot. Anyways, you able to put the You're telling me something or you're asking? Anyways, you are able to put the camera at a lower spot. That's a question sign. So it is a question. Is it really a question or a typing error? That's my request. I don't know what other lower spot you want to go. Right now, Atlanta have Caribbean Carnival. Go down there and get low. If you want to go low. And if you want to see low, go to Caribbean Festival in Atlanta, Georgia, America. Yes. Africa have carnival? Go there and get low. I don't know how low you want me to go. Heard that about the food coloring on. See? I just lose my life for a few seconds. Yeah, it's crazy, man. My friend who is a meat lover, like low to where you are sitting. As Jamaicans would say, and me you want to see? What you want to see? The Africans here not tolerate me now because they say me too blunt and how I talk to men. In Africa they respect their men and they don't talk to their men like that. And they what? They don't shout at their men like that. In Africa men are like heroes. Something like that she was saying. I said in my culture and how we grow up and how I grow up, nobody is better than nobody. Nobody is superior or inferior to nobody based on no form of gender. So if I shout at you, I can shout at man, boy, girl, anybody. What? Like low to where you are. Why? Why? Pokey. Why? That is what I keep asking. WHY? Why? Why are you asking that question repeatedly? I tell you where to go if you want to get low. Caribbean style. I wonder who sent you. Who sent you? Come for your shoes, man.
Them up there.
You sure? Sometimes they're packed on each other and your eyes overlooked it. Is a man or a woman, Mario? Because only woman would ask them question here, repeatedly, Woman persistent, Like you have some army soldier, army lover. You have some Jamaicans on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any TV. But right now, I don't need TV. And yet, our generation, once it was screening, it's like a series going on. I don't think you're normal, I don't think you're normal. I thought that I was abnormal, but I meet worse than. Like sometimes, people can't help it sometimes. When I get excited, the Jamaican side of me come right out. Sometimes I even forget that I'm not in Jamaica. The Jamaican side of me come right out. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking for right now. I already gave you 360. Maybe you come and join me here in the slum to see how well you'll manage in the slum. Maybe you're too comfortable where you are. But thank you anyway for stopping by. And I think you liked the video and I really appreciate that, okay? Oh my God. Now, my next task is to get this here done. It's almost 8 a.m. here Monday. It's because I want to see your help. Oh, I read that already. Yeah, I did like it to show support. Yeah, man. Good. Good. Thank you for your support. Even some of these dormitory, big people in this dormitory, and food go missing, people eat people food, And the thing with these dormitory, sometimes everybody create a mess and nobody wants to clean the mess. Jesus. Jesus. And it was so surprising to me that big people want people to walk behind them and clean their mess. No, you leave those things for children, man. For babies in preschool. So when I see them, I show them up, and that is why most times they don't even like me, but I don't care. Show them up. Plus, I do want to see how you take your ear out. I was talking into the cameras. I am sure. You see, I have a lot of split ends too. I need a cut. I have a lot of split ends. But I'm not really like taking care of this ear as how I used to. And the next thing with me in a foreign country, I'm not gonna lie, there are days when I'm not myself and I just carry myself chaka chaka anyhow. I don't care. But in Jamaica, if I do that, they will say I'm mad. That's the good thing about being somewhere nobody don't know you. Once you're not breaking the law, nobody have time to see you. And even here, nobody have time to say, Jamaican people or Caribbean people, they're all about the life of the fashion and what look good from what don't look good. I don't have a sense of fashion, but sometimes when I see these people, I said if they were ever in Jamaica. And the thing is that these people who don't dress fashionable, they have the money. They have the money. I remember when I went to this business seminar and they introduced a guest speaker. And they said the man is a multi-billionaire. When I see the man walking towards the podium, I said, why this man have to come here look the worst? Only to know that the man is a billionaire. The man don't have no time for pretty clothes and anything there. The amount of buildings and business and apartments that man own in Dubai. And the man look like a, what do you call it? As in Jamaica would say scavenger. Look like a vagrant. But man can do anything, unlike woman. I tell you what to do already, anything you want me to do, you have to come and join me in Dubai in the slum. Let's see how well you can survive in the slum. The slum is not for the faint-hearted, The slum is not for sprinters, African good at distance, but I don't know how well you manage this distance. Slum edition. So what are you trying to say? You're violating me? That I am homeless? Oh, I see. I see. The man said, or woman, I was homeless once. Tell me what you're saying directly. I true, I'm homeless. You're trying to come to think of it. Reality speaking. I am homeless for true. Because I don't own a home. And I don't own a bank book. I don't own a bank account. I don't own any asset. I'm just wasting my time on God hurt. Just eat and defecate. You're right. Sorry for shouting. Sorry for shouting. You just helped me to realize myself more. The US is not a great spot to live at, so what are you doing there? I would visit. I love Asia because my 500 US I can live on it for the month. And healthcare here cheap. Yes, it's good, and they have good doctors too. Good school. They have all the American, Canadian, whatever school are here. You're born in America and you're born in Kenya. You're a confused child. All these nice people start working. In Dubai every day you find somebody building up something. They're building and they're building and they're building. Yeah, what I was saying. I forget. Yeah, I was saying in Asia, cost of living is very, very affordable in Asia. Some of the country might have a problem with language, but then again, you have so many apps and things out there that you can use to help you to learn the language. And most of these countries, life is like, I want to say 10 times better, but way cheaper in the rural areas compared to the city. So if I can live on 500 US dollars comfortable and don't have to be in any slum in Asia, where am I going? Can I live on 500 US dollars in Jamaica? Jamaica is the most expensive Caribbean country. I'm not bashing my country now. I love Jamaica and I love the people. They're crazy sometimes. And next time they're very disgusting. But because I know how they are and I understand them and I'm used to them, I can live with them. But destination Jamaica is very expensive. Oh, imagine you're in Jamaica. Frankie, you're late, baby. You're late. I just give them a tour of the slum. Dubai is nice, you know. But I don't have any money to enjoy Dubai like how other people enjoy in Dubai. So I find myself in a slum with Africans. That's where I find myself. And a leaking AC right here. Dripping water like a leaking fridge. Alright. You have to like rewatch the video. Rewatch the video where I give them a tour of the slum. Slum is like dormitory, overcrowded. And slum is mostly for people with no money like myself, low income earners, foreigners who are trying to make a life in Dubai. They cannot pay for the luxury apartments that we see on TV. So they find themselves in accommodation camps and slums. You know, in Jamaica, I would say informal settlement. But Dubai is such a nice country, a rich country. I don't think I can use that word to say Dubai have informal settlement. Oh my God. I'm waiting on you to buy me a camera. And I will lower it for you. Since you don't want to go to the carnival in Atlanta to get low, buy me a camera so I can lower it for you. right. See, so I need a chop. Well, not chop, I need to cut. You see all these ends? They need to come off. Woo. This part thick, man. Woo, I'm breaking my finger. Well, that's not what I mean, like that low. Were you on my other live? What do you want to screen record? Welcome to the live. 9 persons here. Give me 9 likes. 2 more likes. If I have 10 people on the live, give me 10 likes. 200 people on the live, give me like. On the live, give me 200 likes. So I have this side and then I finish. I still have a long way to go. And I'm tired. 4C here, man. Jesus. Whew. Still have this side. And the morning sun getting warm now in the slum. Well, I'm sorry for who in the slum and the bleach. A lot of African, you think Jamaicans alone bleach? Some of these persons, their skin pretty like money. I mean, you know, you have black and shiny, you know, and you have black and cold, pretty nice skin. And they want to look like Caucasian. When them bleach out their skin and the Dubai Middle East sun catch them, you see how they have a complexion in the face. Here's a brown, here's a black, here's a look scorch up. Why? How long have you lived there? I'm here since August. We'll do the maths. August coming will be 1 year, but I need to leave before that. So when my website goes up by the end of the month and it is active, there's something for everybody. Boy, girl, man, woman, baby, everybody. Support it, okay? Support it, please. And thanks in advance. And Mario, you especially, I want you to buy everything on my website. One of each. I'm just praying and claiming that things work out in my favor because I don't have a mentor and I'm just doing this. Earlier I created a PayPal account to accept PayPal payment and I had some issues back and forth because I created PayPal for business and I didn't know that I have to have business address, business name, business license and all those stuff for PayPal to work. as a business payment method. So I just leave it, and I created a personal account. But someone was saying to me that the business account can also accommodate credit card and debit card payment. So business account would be better for me starting out. But the business don't register yet. I have to start making money. And when money coming in, then I can think about trademarking the name. And then think about business license and these things. Just start it. I don't have all that money yet. Creep before you walk. Take baby steps and collapse. Drop. Lick your head, cry, get up and start again until I can walk strong. You know many times I collapse? You know many times I drop? Drop is the same as fall down. You know many times? And I have to pick up myself and cry sometimes and brush off myself. And when I fall, if I get any wounds, I have to clean them myself and be strong again for myself. I only can do my hair. When I do my hair, I cannot wear it like this because it don't stay good. I just do my hair as a protective style to protect the ends from breakage, and then I put my wig on it. But going forward, my aim is not to work for people anymore. I want to start my own business and be my own boss. I don't want to be any slave anymore for anybody. Right now, I'm supposed to be thinking about enjoying my retirement. Where I'm thinking to work 10 and 12 and 13 hours a day for people. Everybody here that I've done here so far never have any money, so I stop. You know, just like in Jamaica, especially when you're in the country, everybody wants something free. When they go to the city, they have to buy it. Yeah, so remember, slum is the country. Because slum is not in the city. It's on the earth's skirt of the city, aka the country. So they want everything free, and they come with the African mentality. Do this for me and do that for you, and do that for this person and do that for that person. God will bless you. Hey, it's like God never given a brain for you to use it. And the thing is that they are working. When they work, all the money go back to Africa. Me not wrong them. I'll do the same. It's just like the Chinese when they invest in Jamaica. I think most of them, their money stay in Jamaica. They make the money there and ship it out as they make it. Chinese not going to invest anywhere where they cannot get anything. So they invest in Jamaica, and they are like, oh, we'll provide jobs, supermarket jobs. And Chinese tell you anything and anything and give you anything and anything, and work you like dog. When they when they give the government so much money, they turn around and they take all the prime locations and all the little companies or business outlets that the country own. They take it away. Yeah. They know what they're doing. They're smart, And you cannot expect better in situation like that. Because if you're in a situation and you cannot provide certain things for yourself, somebody is going to come and do it for you at your own expense. It's just like nowadays, some of these parents, they have so many children and they cannot take care of them. They are not there for them. Guess what? Society is there for them. So society is going to mold them. Society is going to pressure them to do things that they may seem quote unquote ideal or okay And they do the little things and nothing don't happen, and then little by little they recruit them into doing bigger things and bigger things, and then you look, your child gone astray, your child is in prison, or your child is dead because you weren't there for the child. So society come in and control that child. And it's the same thing with the Chinese and Jamaica. Jamaica can't do nothing for themselves, Nothing. The Chinese just come and let things look nice. I will do this for you and I will do that for you. And when they do and Jamaica takes so much money from the Chinese government. The government or China knows that Jamaica cannot pay back. So he says, okay, no problem, take it as a gift. But give us the Blue Mountain. Give us the highways so that we can build toll, and you take 15 minutes from Mobay to Kingston, and then each time you pass on the toll you have to pay 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, all over 10,000 to drive on the road. Me, I like the country, so be the case. I don't have to go to the city where I have to pay toll. Anyway, let me read. It's sad that you're in a rich place and they have slum. Frankie, you said you're in California. Slum is in California, don't. Let's be realistic. Not everybody can afford the ideal life, and I'm not prettying up anything. I travel all over the place and I do things that caused me not to have any money. I was scammed. It's on my, I made a video on it. It's right here on Facebook. I was scammed. I was depressed. I didn't know myself. You know why? Because the only thing remained in my account is my name. A few days ago, the bank wrote me, and the bank told me that my account is in overdraft. It's not me, because I don't have access to that account until this day. They took it. But I still get the statements. But I cannot access it. So I wrote an email and I told the bank to close the account and deactivate the card. They said they cannot do those transactions over the phone. I need to come in person to sign documents and proof of identification, because those transactions cannot be done over the phone. So I said, okay, well, it is gonna stay, because I don't know when I'll go back to that side of the world. So when I go, then I will deal with it. And I know that the charges will be accumulating. What can I do? Tell me. For 4 people here, 6 people here, better than none, right? Half a bread is better than no loaf. I thank God for small mercies. Sometimes I'm doing live and nobody there. I just talk. And then I repurpose my life into shorter videos or into reels, shorts, whatever you call it. But still, I like to go live. When you do pre-recording, it's good because you can edit and, add whatever you want to add to the video, sounds and a little editing skills, you zoom in and zoom out and, those little stuff. Where's your wife or your husband? Let them get low for you, no man. See, I'm trying to get out. You see all this dead here? Middle passage warm, man. Jesus. Woo. Oh my God. Very warm here in the middle passage. Sun is rising in the slum. I tell you, Dubai is very dry, Sometimes, to how Dubai dry, you see cracks in the soil. And in the slum ever wet. And Dubai is a thirsty place. Very thirsty. So even if you pour water on the ground, like within 2 minutes it dry up. But this slum, sometimes you wetty, poco, yucky. And I see some of those things, my stomach just turn, And I just have to ask God to deliver me, Ain't easy. Ain't easy. I really want this to lose out fast. Somebody was saying to me earlier I need to drink coffee. I come to think of it, I think so now. Now I'm getting sleepy. And I don't want to come back to this. I want to take out all. Oh my God. When I come back later, I'm supposed to be combing. Somebody playing music, you can hear it. Welcome to the live. 9 person, 9 likes. Welcome, it's free. Welcome. Oh God, copyright. Guys, I can't believe that it's next door. Somebody playing music next door. You able to do my request? But the music's so loud, I have to go, guys, because YouTube will flag me. Alright, I'm going. Bye, guys.